Hey, it's Sam back here. Welcome to this special bonus page for Audience Drill. Now, if you've come here, a friend has probably sent you here because they like this software and they want you to see what this software does. So if you go down below, you can check out all of the bonuses, some more information about the software as well as its launch time. And if you want to find out more about this, I'm going to do a demonstration in just a second. But this software works in two main ways. If you're looking to make more money over Facebook, it'll actually show you where the money niches are that your competition are focused on. So you can actually see what your competition are doing in a way that fits into Facebook's terms and conditions. The second way that it works, which is really effective, is it allows you to laser target your audience. It does this in a way that you basically will have more people seeing your ads who are actually interested in those ads and clicking through and purchasing as a result of the results that our software will show you. So if that sounds good and you want to see more, join me on my computer right now as I show you how you can make more money with Facebook using Audience Drill. Okay, so this is Audience Drill that you can see right here, and you've got Brad Stevens on the front welcoming you to Audience Drill. This software is a spy tool and it is a interests and demographics drill or tool for Facebook. So the three options that we use for Audience Drill are located here. The first one is Post Drill. Now, Post Drill will actually allow you to find a number of opportunities around the web for any particular website that you're searching for. It could be Amazon, it could be Teespring, it could be Starbucks, it could be any type of website that you want. So say, for example, I'm just going to use an example search here for gun rights, and I'm going to search for all of the posts relating to gun rights that are going to come up. Now, the searches that it's going to show are relevant to what you're searching that's come through your newsfeed. So you can see here we have a number of different examples of actual Teespring posts that are happening through Facebook relating to gun posts. You can get ideas from these ads that you see, and you can see a lot of the different titles. Now, this is the first time that I've actually seen this done. I don't think that anyone has done this before, and I don't think there's any software right now available to actually show you all of the information that we're able to gather from Facebook when you actually type in and use these search terms. So you can try this with a number of domains from Amazon to Teespring to, even if you spotted a site, for example, that was making money. In the example here, Dealman, for example, this is a site that I've been following with a lot of interest because a local person in New Zealand has actually used this clothing company to generate over $1.5 million. And you'll see in Audience Drill's sales video, I actually go into how we're able to research dealman.co.nz. So that's one example of how you could actually find or locate a site that's making money and actually dig down into what types of ads they're actually running on Facebook. That's the first part of Audience Drill. Now, the second part of Audience Drill that I want to show you is the Interests Drill. Now, this is really used to dig down deeper into different types of research that you're doing. Okay, so one of the biggest things that you can do on Facebook is actually find interests. And interests allow you to find the people that would be interested in purchasing your product. I like to use the term, for example, it's really easy to find gardeners on Facebook, for example, but it's difficult to find hardcore gardeners that are going to buy from you. What this tool allows you to do is basically do that. If we took that offline marketing example, and yes, you can use this software with offline marketing, and we typed in gardening, we click go. We're able to then see all of the different gardeners that potentially we could advertise to. Now, if we were to copy this list, for example, we would have an audience size which will show up here, and I'll just get this, I'll select all, and I'll just get this audience size of 319 or 3 million gardeners, all right, over Facebook that we've been able to locate. Now, are all those gardeners going to buy from us? Chances are they probably aren't. So what you can do is you can then search in your local interests. You can search job titles, which is a gardeners, for example, and you could, if you wanted to advertise directly to gardeners, you'd be able to through this job titles one. You could search through locations, schools, education majors, depending on whether it's relevant to your search. Or you can actually go into these different associations, different magazines, universities, colleges. You could select a few of these and actually narrow down which ones were going to be most useful for the particular business or product that you are promoting. You then click filter. You're able to get a smaller audience, which you can then copy, and this is going to allow you, if I just go copy, select all, and then copy, and this will actually allow you to select which ones you would like your interests going. Now, you don't have to select all of the different items here. If you want to untick one, you can, and then you can target, for example, the 5,000 people involved with the National Gardening Association. You could do this not with just gardening though. You could do this with affiliate products. You could do this with fat loss products. Say if we wanted to search keywords relating to fat loss, we could then find, a number of different keywords. Obviously, it's a massive keyword that are relating to fat loss. We could dig down into those interests as well. And say, for example, that we were just looking for people to buy a particular fat loss program, we'd probably want to click on the one that's most relevant to a fat loss program. We could then copy, and we could get that interest there. Now you can set multiple interests, or you can set individual interests. So once you've done and found your actual interests that you want, you've got your audience size. Now what you could do, if we were happy with that, we may want to click another one, click a couple of interests, we can copy those. We can actually then copy those interests. We can then go across to Facebook, and then we could actually post those interests into here. So there's no need to search through all these different interests. You've got your interests. You know how many people are related to it, and chances are you won't actually find those interests inside of these interests here. So you've then got your interests that you need to target for your audience, allowing you to get far better results with your Facebook advertising campaigns. And that's why this software is so useful. It gives you the ability to really quickly and easily find interests that would otherwise take you a long period of time to actually be able to create or generate. So you're starting to see why this particular section of the software is useful. You can use this with clients, you can use this in your own business to make it really easy to find and dig down into the interests that are going to be most relevant to your particular audience. Okay, now that we've done that, let's move on to this third part of the software. The third part of the software is called Graph Search Drill. And Graph Search Drill gives you the ability to basically find pages, favorite interests, groups, or places that people have an interest in. So let's go to the pages just to show you an example today. You've then got preset templates that you can actually use when you're finding your particular target audience. You can go through and say, for example, find the template that works best for you. Once you've found your template, you can click it. So let's just go to the gender. Let's click on woman. And let's say, for example, we're trying to target a recipes book. We've got a recipe affiliate offer that's working really well, or we've heard is working really well. We've seen a lot of people promoting it. Or it could be even a recipes t-shirt about cooking. We want to target people that are willing to spend $200 because the price is a higher offer. It's got a higher price through the funnel. So what would people that spend a lot of money probably be interested in? Let's just say Chanel, for example. I know that Chanel is often a high-end type of brand that a lot of women are interested in who spend traditionally a lot of money. Then we can find recipes. So we're going to find which women like Chanel, okay, who probably would spend money, and who are interested in delicious recipes, all right? So we're going to be able to hopefully find which pages they hang out on, which would give us the ability to target them more effectively. Now, this is just one example. You can find your own examples, and then we can click Next. We then type in our audience name, Chanel woman. We click Save to Dashboard, and then from there we find the term. We can go Chanel woman, and we can search. What it shows us now is all of the different pages where women that are interested in, delicious recipes and Chanel most likely are hanging out on, okay? So these are the types of pages that we would probably like to target. And it also goes even further. We can go down here and see what they're interested in. They like Gordon Ramsay, they like Dunkin' Donuts, and we can continue to search down which pages are most relevant to our searches and find what pages we should be spending or investing money in targeting these women for our affiliate offer, giving us the best chance to be able to do that. Now, the results with this, it can be mixed. Sometimes you'll find that there'll be a lot of different pages with a lot of large audiences. Sometimes you'll get in between, which is probably the best audience, the best fit. And sometimes you may not find any results for your pages. If you're targeting some sort of weird niche like for example, gun lovers who also like to, swim in the tropics of Albania, if there is any tropics of Albania. You get the point. If you're looking for something quite weird or very specific, sometimes you'll find some results, other times you may not. Otherwise, if you're looking for something quite general, you'll get quite a lot of results. If you look for something a bit more specific, chances are you'll find your right target and you'll be able to use this to find the pages that'll work best for you. So that's Audience Drill. This is what you have the ability to get access to on Monday. You can come in and all the details are down below. You've got all the bonus details down below as well. And if you want a software that's going to allow you to save a lot of time over Facebook, target the people that are going to be most likely to buy from you, and also be able to do some research into what your competition is doing, Audience Drill is the software for you. I'm super excited to be able to bring this to you, and I look forward to hearing of your results. So thanks for listening. Go down below to find out all the additional details, and look forward to seeing you on the inside. All right, I'll see you later.